Hey guys, Crashpunk here, welcome back to the Sane Trilogy. It's down to the final game, it is...
It's Crash Bandicoot!
Thank you Cortex for that. Yes, we're on to Crash Warped. Finally, we've done 1 and 2, all 100%. And now we're on to 3. It's actually the most recent one I've played, so it's the most fresh in my memory. So, but before we start the commentary, let's get involved in this cutscene, shall we? Previously on Crash Bandicoot.
Free at last. Uka is free? No, it cannot be. Evil, great evil has come. None have dared fail the great Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you have failed me twice. Great Uka. It was that infernal Bandicoot. From deep inside my devil prison, I sent you simple instructions to follow. But you lost the gems, you lost the crystals, and I have lost my patience. There is now no other power source left on this planet. I know we've had a few unfortunate setbacks. And failed. But since your bumbling has managed to set me free, I am feeling generous. There is still a way to amass the power needed to enslave this miserable planet. And this time, the great Uka will make sure that you do it right. After many eons, my evil twin brother, Uka, has been freed from his underground prison. Long ago, I locked him there to protect the world from his malice. Now, free once again, he must be stopped. Children, Uka and Cortex plan to use this time-twisting machine to gather crystals that lay scattered across time. I have brought you here to recover the crystals before they do. To open the time portal, simply stand on a button and then jump into the portal. Good luck.
There we go, that's the intro cutscene to Crash 3. A little different to the original. I do prefer the original cutscene, I have to say. It was more menacing with Uka in the shadows. And I still don't know why they play up Entropy to be like the main boss when he's like the third boss in. I always found that funny. So yeah, the Time Twister. I've already been on this. I've already been on Crash 3. I've played up to like the 3rd warp room on my own just to give a good idea. I got impatient. All right, I'm sorry. So I'm not done all of it yet. But yeah. So Coco's there next to the machine, and she has a cool little interaction. You might have seen it. Just go away from it. Go back. So it shows parts of like Crash 1 and 2 just randomly. It's kind of cool, this little thing. I guess you need to replace it with the save load function because, you know, that's now, you know, part of this. Also, it sort of makes sense in terms of like how she even like appeared in the other 2 games, because she basically, I think the theory is she just appeared with this time twisting device. Right, there we go. I wanted to do this before I did anything. So yeah, I've got the purple Wumpa fruit on my head. I wanted to try that out before, but everything's going all quick right now. So basically, Coco's appeared here, and she's basically traveling around all the different games. You know, yeah. One cool thing as well, if you spin these, it has the electrical effect. Just a random little Easter egg there. That's it really. And you can also just play as Coco at any time by just interacting with her. But I'll leave her here for now. Anyway, let's move on to the first water room, shall we? With Toad Village. Now, there's one thing you will notice compared to the other... Oh, hang on.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look. I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
I actually love the animation of Uka Uka. It's really well done. No, yeah, so the one thing you will notice in Crash 3 than the others, the best quality lighting and like graphics in the game. I think they really did it. I think they really put the most amount of effort into the graphics in 3 because it's the most, you know, it's the fan favorite. So you'll see their levels like this where the lighting and the bloom effects are outstanding. You will see Gee Whiz later, and it is the best looking level in the game. It is insane. Well, insane, as we will. But yeah, Toad Village. It's ready. It's quite cool to play. It's always cool to play Crash 3. Like I said it before many times, Crash 3 is not my favourite in the series. It is my least favourite in the trilogy, but that does not mean that I don't like it. In fact, I absolutely adore Crash 3. I really do. Really, really do. It's got some really cool ideas in it. It's definitely the most refreshing version of the Crash formula. As well as the power-ups, also such a cool addition. That, yeah, like a lot of people said that, why weren't the power-ups in the other two games? It makes sense for 2, and we do get the running ability, but there's no reason to have the tornado spin on the double jump in those 2 games, in the second game, because there's no reason for it. The game wasn't built around it. And same for Crash 1, like the Crash 1 levels would just simply would not function properly if you had the double jump and the tornado spin. It just wouldn't be feasible. Yes, they could have probably worked around it and designed the game around it. It's very possible they could have done that. But I think, you know, like you didn't have it, but you didn't have it in the original game. I don't see why you need him in this game. That's my argument anyway. It would be nice to see it, but yeah. That's just my 2 cents anyway. You even get the classic checkpoint system. I think different from the other games. It's a unique sound for 3. I don't know why. Whereas the crystal sound was also unique, but that's in all the 2 games now. Toad Village, not a hard level by any means. It just introduced you to the mechanics of the game again, as well as these boxes types. And also a good means to get a double Aku, so you can just have that for the next levels. But the first walk room is a good like place to basically test out all the main mechanics of the game, all the different like even like the vehicle levels as well. Now, of course, the relics are also part of the percentage, so I will be doing this first and then going back to the 1 and 2. Right, second level rather, Under Pressure, the first underwater level. So, as far as the vehicle levels go, or not these are vehicle levels, but these are the different type of levels in 3. So the underwater levels were always some of my least favourite, but what the hell? My controller. I'm just constantly going up without me. Hang on a minute. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My controller was acting quite funnily. So yeah, this is the underwater level, and out of all the mechanical levels, are the different, I guess, what should you call them? I say gimmicky levels, but that's kind of like rude. I guess they are gimmicky levels. Well, anyway, the underwater levels, in my opinion, have improved quite a bit in the Sane Trilogy. They feel more. They don't feel as like. They don't feel as. What's the word I'm looking for? Like, because it was really hard to like control the original one sometimes, and this one seems quicker and more responsive. The spin goes quicker as well. So and also you turn quicker as well. Other than in the original game, you turned slowly and it made it a bit awkward to use. yeah. Sides, but yeah, these underwater levels look visually incredible. Like, they look really good. I said this before, but I love the dynamic lighting with the rockets when they explode, and it's just really cool effects. I love it. And yeah, as you can see, that turns way quicker than the original game. This little I've always loved this ship. I don't know what it was called. I guess it's got a name, but yeah. I used to call it just like a torpedo. Yeah, that's back when I was a young little kiddie. I used to call it a tornado. Or a torpedo, or not tornado. Can I go? Ah. Yeah, here's the electrical. I always get stuck on them. Even in this game, I get stuck on them. Yeah, if you're quick enough, you can kind of like go underneath the bottom of it and not go for it all. That was bad. I need to destroy that. I'm so looking forward to doing the time trials again, but on the other hand, I'm not for some levels. Like, these underwater levels for the time trial were always quite difficult, so expect Ragey. Mr. Rage Punk. There's the crystal. Beautiful as ever. And that's the gem. Okay, good, good. Don't want to miss the gem. Oh, God, why? Why did you put that in there? Why did you put it there? That's just wrong. Right, level 3 is actually my favourite level in the whole game, Orient Express. Now, I played Orient Express and Midnight Run, whatever you call it, to death. Like, I'm talking like I got dev times on these levels. Like, I know them quite a lot. So when I played the Sane Trilogy, you know, I was really curious to see how they would change it, and for the most part, it feels fine. But I don't know what it is, and I really need someone to like kind of like agree with me about it. Like, something feels off with these levels. I think it might be the turning. Yeah, I'm not going to speed it. I'm just going to go slowly, get all the boxes. Hopefully, anyway. But yeah, it looks great, though. I will say, like, I absolutely love what they've done with these levels. Like I said before, they look like a really traditional, like, Japanese paint or Chinese painting. With, like, the watercolor clouds. And being a bit arty. I don't know why. But I just noticed it, alright? I got my like analysis video setting on me right now. I don't know why. Because when it comes to Crash 3, it was one that I think I did the most, so I always like compare it. Don't want to miss. Oh, that was good. Well, first death. Yeah, so the turning and like the speed boost just doesn't feel as good. There we go, that's all the boxes. I'll say it's good, but it's different. It's different, alright? And that's still as cute as ever, though. That is still cute as ever. Now, there is a way to do that level without Pora. And it involves the fruit bazooka. It involves shooting Pora with a fruit bazooka until he's in the air, so he's out the way of you, and then you just walk across the level. It's really weird. I swear, this game's got more bugs than the original game. Right. Thank you, Coco. I'll let you dance, yeah. Excellent. Right, Boneyard. Now we can't get the second gem here, but we can get the box gem at least.
Uka and Cortex want tiny crystals, and
Alright. Why did Tiny always sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Was that always the case, or am I just is it this game? All right, Boneyard. I've always loved the prehistoric levels, so let's go. Oh, hang on. Oh god, I still can't get over the bloody lighting effects in this game. And yeah, that checkpoint sound. I only just really took note of it in my mind that that's exclusively to Crash 3. Oh well. I really like the sound of it, actually, the checkpoint sound. Note to self, it would make a great phone notification sound. I'm gonna speed through this. Thing is, what's funny is you've seen all this before. You've seen this game being played on my channel at least twice, anyway. 3 is the most recent one, so it doesn't feel like I've really missed. It's not been that long anyway. But yeah, just showing off the graphics more than anything, and it looks great. It looks so nice. Crash 2 also looks really good. I will say though, after playing 1 and 2, I feel like Crash 2 is the one that has been with the least amount of, not love, I guess that's the really wrong way to say it, because all 3 games have been very nicely made, remade. No, like it doesn't feel as like a lot more work has been into 1 and 3 more than 2. Something about it feels like it to me. Guess it could have done with some like bloom and like better lighting effects, and maybe they ran out of time on optimizing, well, not optimizing, but making 2 look better. But either way, it still looks great. Also, this. Oh my god. See what I mean? Like, really nice. I think of all the games that I think needed the most like treatment, it probably should have been 3. It makes some more sense. Again, it is the fan favorite. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, Crash Warped. I love that game. I remember I've met a few people who have not even played the second game. They've played the first one and the third one, and that's it. They didn't even know the second one existed. I'm like, that's sad because Crash 2 is, in my opinion, the best in the series. Also the easiest in the series, I found out. I missed a gem. I legitimately just missed a gem. Alright. Okay, alright, that... Time out. Time out. Let's do that again. Right, there we go, got it. I nearly didn't get it again, actually. The way the bloody dinosaur breaks the last boxes is like right at the end. Ah, alright, okay. Well, that was a bit of a side track. I didn't really mean to do that. But oh well. Anyway, let's go on to the 5th level, shall we? Making waves. Now, this is something I really do want to talk about. The jet ski levels suck. Unfortunately, this is the only thing in the Sane Trilogy that I think is worse than the original. Like everything else is either equal to or a little bit better. In this game, the jet ski levels are awful. For one major problem reason, and that's because as you can probably tell, actually you need to play it to get a really good understanding. Basically, the jet ski turns really slowly, as you can see here. The only way to get the boxes on ramps is to be exactly straight on them and then go. So levels like Hot Cocoa and bloody hell, other things like this are going to be a nightmare to complete. Because just there's just a new factor of there's the turning circle that's just absolutely so huge. For no reason really. Look, as you can see here. Now, I'm not gonna say it was like perfect in the original game, because it wasn't. The original game's version wasn't great. You still can't control the camera, which is my biggest issue with the original game. But now this game has the unfortunate thing of the turning isn't as good as it was. The handling is awful, basically. That is sad to say, but apart from that, it looks amazing, as you can tell. The water and I like how everything's now got models instead of like being 3D, being sprites. I mean, that's obvious for the PS1, couldn't handle it, but now we can. See what I mean? That is exactly the reason I'm talking about. Like, you have to be so goddamn straight, and this can really cost you a relic run. And it's just, it's not fun to go all the way back, try again on the ramp, miss a box, try all the way back. It kind of drains the whole excitement of these levels out. Like, these levels are really fun to like just go really quick on and just like get everything in. Yeah. It's clunky like the original, but even more so. And that's a shame. That really is a shame. Thankfully I'm near the end. Bombs can kill me. Alright, cool. Thankfully making waves isn't that bad, but it gets worse. It gets worse. However, someone's found a way to, on Hot Cocoa, because the turning circle is so goddamn huge, you can actually drift all the way around, hit the nitros in a way where it doesn't kill you, and then you basically get the time clock and just go to the end of the level, and you beat it in like a second. So that's what I'll be trying for the relic anyway. You have to be really exact though. Alright, first boss time, is it? It is. Tiny Tiger.
Rash, Coco, stole the pretty crystals. Tiny, take them back in Gladiator Arena.
I love how clean his teeth is. Best teeth in the game. Oh god, if anyone knows that reference, my god. So, if you wanna... This level's got some really cool Easter eggs in it. So, this level still as easy as it was, like it's always the easiest boss fight in the game. However, do you remember in the original game you could go to the top left to cheese the level? Well, they throw cheese at you and yeah, kill you. It's quite funny. I only died there because of the lion spawn, but also there's a Mexican wave in the crowd if you want to hear out for that. These lions honestly look really friendly. Okay, Mexican wave. Right. Also, the lines... Yeah, the lines used to be a lot quicker than this. Arguably easier than Papu Papu. And they're throwing tomatoes at him. And he still hits him as well while he's down. Right, first power up. Supercharged Body Slam. Or Belly Flop. And of course, this is like pissed the fuck off.
Well done, children. By defeating Tiny, you have unlocked the gate to the next time travel area. Go back to the center of this time twister and save your progress if you wish. From there, you will see that the gate to the second time travel area is now open.
Did he really reference the time, the saving function of the game by here? Oh, wow. Even the original dialogue's the same. Right, okay, so let's save it, shall we? Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll be back with more Crash Bandicoot tomorrow. We're going to be doing all of these levels, hopefully within a week. So, you know, Crash 3 is not that long, so it's going to be the other things that I need to do, like the relics and the extra gems that are going to take a little bit longer. Anyway, I'm off. Goodbye.